Hello everyone, welcome back to AI the Somnium Files, where last time was pretty emotional with Mayumi, with Ota, with Takeru, uh, but we got some information, I guess, out of Mayumi, not really that much, but now we're in the hospital trying to see if them talking together, mother and son, can figure something out and can help us out. For the first time in a long time, I was not able to play anything yesterday, and I really missed it, honestly. So let's get back into it, see what we can do. Oh, and this was insane. Finding Sosajima. So last time was pretty brutal as well, in the other part of the flowchart where we saw Boss shoot him in the head. But this is definitely worse, so yeah. Anyway, let's see what they say.
What do you mean?
Your mother retracted her confession.
I'm so glad.
Yes.
But Mom, why did you think I did it?
About that.
Everyone does, dude. I explained to Ota. On Sunday night, Mayumi was following the van driven by Ota in a taxi. But when the van was hijacked in the Famisto parking lot, Mayumi was at another convenience store nearby buying some chocolate. Because of that, she didn't see what happened, and she thought it was, that's when Mayumi thought Ota was in the van and drove away. So she kept following it. The van drove all over Tokyo and eventually wound up in the warehouse district near the docks. Mayumi got out of the taxi and followed the van on foot. The van was later found in the Okiura Fishery cold storage warehouse. Mayumi walked into the warehouse and discovered a grisly scene.
Polar bear plucking out Iris's left eye?
Oh, she saw it happen?
I was so terribly frightened.
Wait. Cool that she remembers this. That's helpful. So, either she's lying, or she actually saw it in the warehouse, which means that none of our assumptions of like Iris being in it seem to make sense, really.
I panicked and ran. I'm sure that's when I dropped the chocolate. And I ran away from the warehouse as fast as I could. I just kept running and running. But while I was running, I had a thought. Maybe that polar bear was Ota. Because at the time, I thought Ota was the one driving the van. If Ota brought Iris to the warehouse, then Ota must have been the one in the suit. That's what I was thinking anyway.
So that's why.
I'm so sorry that Mom doubted you, Ota.
No, I understand. It's my fault for making you worry.
Ota.
But there's one thing I don't get. Why did you buy that chocolate when you were following me?
Oh, because...
You liked Todoroki Man chocolate when you were young, right, Ota?
Yeah. I was like the number 1 or 2 collector of the stickers in my elementary school class. I stuck some of my duplicates all around the diner, too.
You and Mayumi have strong memories of that chocolate, right?
Yeah. But I guess they're not all sweet memories. They're like chocolate, you know? Bittersweet. Makes my heart hurt a little.
That's not it!
Oh, honey, I thought you liked the Momonoke Man chocolate.
No! I told you! It's Todoroki Man!
Oh. Sorry, your mom can be such a dummy sometimes.
You're not just a dummy, you're a super dummy idiot!
Oh, well, you're right, sweetie.
Do we have to see this
Sorry,
again?
I'm a big dummy. I'll buy you a real Momonoke Man soon.
Stupid! It's not Momonoke Man, it's Todoroki Man!
After I yelled at her, Mom immediately went to buy me another chocolate. My dad came back from buying some ingredients at the same time and they ran into each other. My dad really let me have it.
How dare you speak to your mother like that?
Because Mom is stupid!
You're stupid to call your mother stupid. Your mother bought you that to make you happy. You need to think about how she feels. I didn't raise you like that.
But...
When she comes back, you apologize. Do you understand?
My dad told me to apologize as soon as Mom came back. But the guilt... I hurt my mother, you know? That guilt in my heart, it didn't go away. Even after I apologized to her. After that, things got awkward with Mom. But a few days later, my dad came up with an idea.
Hey, Ota, how about this? You know Mother's Day is coming up. Why don't we get a gift for your mom?
A gift?
That was the first time I had ever heard my dad say something like that.
You know how Mom always takes care of us. We should think of a way to pay her back.
I'm sure my dad was trying to clear the air between all of us. So, on Mother's Day, I used my New Year's money I saved up to buy my mom that flower knife. And my dad saved up a little money to buy the floral apron. And when Mom got her gifts, she started bawling. Like full-on crying.
Oh, you boy. I don't deserve all this. Thank you, thank you.
You do deserve it, Mom. I'm proud that you're my mom. Right, Dad?
Oh, yes. Mom is the best mom in the world.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, there we go.
Say cheese!
Sorry, I lost track of time. What were we talking about again?
The Todoroki Man chocolate. Why she bought the chocolate in the middle of tailing you.
Tailing?
Mom,
It could be due to her memory disorder. It is possible that her thought process was once again short-circuited.
Ota, I'm just going out on a limb here.
huh?
Earlier I looked inside Mayumi's head.
Inside her head?
She was thinking of nothing but you. Her head was full of memories of you. Mayumi just wanted you to come back, Ota. So she bought that chocolate. The chocolate you loved as a kid. She thought she could get you back home with it. That's why I believe, in Mayumi's head, you're still young, Ota.
Huh?
I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, you're right, Date. That's why my mom bought the chocolate. She wanted her little kid back.
That was
I
sweet.
was
That was very
always so
sweet.
selfish. I made my mom go through such hard times. So from now on, I'm going to support her the way she supported me. I'll do anything. I'll deliver newspapers or be a janitor or anything.
You should support us, you know,
I'll
in our
work as hard
investigation.
as I can to make sure my mom can rest easy.
What about your dream of being an author?
Well, of course I'm not gonna give up on that. But I'll set my sights a little smaller. I'll start by writing a short story.
Let me read it when you're done.
Of course.
Oh, I forgot to tell you something important.
Something important?
I heard the nurses talking before I came in here. Iris is awake.
Really?
Yeah, she's due to be transferred from the ICU to the general ward.
Thank God.
You saved her life, you know. Maybe, just maybe,
Huh? Maybe what?
nothing. See you, kid.
Well, Iris,
Is Iris your girlfriend?
Yeah, I'll introduce you next time.
look at this
She's a
dude.
great girl.
Oh my, I'm looking forward to it.
That's cute.
Is she going to be your financier? Oh, maybe I should clean up a bit first.
Financer? Oh, fiance.
Oh yes, yes, that's it.
Jeez, Mom.
Okay, so it looks like this path is like the best for this family, at least.
Date,
That we know
there are
of for
still
them.
many loose ends in this investigation.
Yeah, you're right.
Because the last one I did was terrible for everyone.
Looks like another all-nighter.
Everyone freaking died. No one's talking about that though. What? What? I was not expecting the credits to roll. What? Okay, we're definitely gonna keep playing, so that's fine, but that's definitely not like the true ending, or like, we definitely have many questions. We don't even know who the killer is. There are too many things we don't know. We don't know what happened to Boss. We don't know if Boss is a killer, if she's the killer. No idea, honestly. Let's take some time to look at this and think about things, I guess. So what I have now is the first path that I did that ended with Boss shooting Sosajima without removing his eye, if I'm not mistaken. So it doesn't look like she's the Cyclops killer, the new one. We already have a couple more Somniums from which to grab new paths. I don't know if I'll look for the endings later and see how many there are and which ones are, which characteristics they have. But for now, it looks like this is like an okay ending. It's like it's not a bad ending, but it's definitely not enough because we haven't found the killer, right? I don't know if I know any of the actors. I don't think I do. For any language. But the voice acting is amazing, honestly. I'm really enjoying this. I'm gonna keep going. So my question is, like, now, do I get to go back? Or does the story keep going? Just from here? I don't know. I was thinking I was close to an ending or another roadblock because I was really close to the edge of the screen in the flowchart, but yeah, that was all the information I had, honestly. So what I'm gonna do after this, I'm just gonna stop for a second. Maybe you can go grab a snack, whatever you're doing. I'm gonna let the credits roll, and then I'm gonna see what happens, if I can continue from where I left off, or if I need to, I don't know, go back to the flowchart, or if the story continues from here. If not, I'm going to see if I can go to the first ending the first roadblock, see if we can do something about that and find out what happened with Boss. And if not, I'm gonna go back to the Somniums, the earliest one or the closest one to where I am now, to see what else we can find out in the other alternate realities. So yeah, see you soon. Well, that didn't take too long. Back to headquarters. Story continues? Like an epilogue, or?
Has there been any progress in this Jima investigation?
Do we keep going, or is it like a little epilogue just for this part? Because look at where I am. I this is confusing because I did get the credits, so I'm like, does it keep going? Anyway, we have this, this, and this. Well, let's see where this goes.
None. Zero clue.
Not exactly. We have 2 clues.
2?
2 points of information.
Do
But
we?
they may not connect directly to the murders.
What are the 2 clues?
What do we know apart from the eye and the vase and the family and the fact that his house was empty?
Point 1.
We can investigate
this
a
may be
lot,
easier
so
to see than explain. I sent a video to the boss's PC. Could you check there, please?
Boss went to her desk and moved her mouse. I stood next to her and looked at the monitor.
What's this?
It's from Sunday night.
Yes. After Date was beaten by Ota at Matsushita Diner.
I forget how she can do this. She can have this little body. Beaten by Yoda.
Tessa, wait. I'll
So we've seen this. After this, Mayumi comes after. Oh, but something happens here. She just stands there looking at her, right? That's weird.
Witch!
There, stop it.
What?
I noticed
Enhance!
this earlier as well. Do you see the walk on the floor beside Iris and Mayumi?
The reflection? No
Yeah, what
shit.
about
No,
it?
that's some CSI
closely.
bullshit.
The bottom part
Enhance.
is curved. Do you notice anything in the reflection?
Iris and Mayumi.
Yes.
Only
I have
them?
prepared an enlarged and processed version of the image.
Thank you. That makes a lot of sense.
Boss,
That's not
the next
convenient
video.
at all. Let's see what we get here. So we can see the whole diner, of course. Oh, she has a knife.
You stay away from my boy!
And Iris just stood there. She took it like a champ.
Tessa!
What?
What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
She just took it. That's so weird.
Okay, let's go.
Ota.
I mean, we know for a fact that Iris is suspicious as hell, but that was intense. Like, she's definitely ready to do something.
Hey, what's this?
But in the other path, she died, so I'm so confused.
Iris has the kitchen knife?
The video continues, but this should be enough. Iris took the knife and left the diner with Ota.
But if Ota's testimony is true, the polar bear had the kitchen knife.
Maybe it was taken off of Iris when she was kidnapped.
At the Femisto parking lot?
Interesting development. After the credits, by the way. That's weird.
Whatever, we can think about it later. You said you had 2 clues.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the other one?
I have learned new information. More thorough autopsy results of Renju's body have revealed something. An object in his intestines.
What? What could it be? Something he ate? Orochiman?
An object.
A clump of organic matter.
An eye?
Because it was partially digested, it took significant time to analyze.
Well, what was it?
What are the eyes? What else could it be?
Shoko Nadami's eyeball.
Aw, man. That's some kinky shit. That's nasty. So either Ota Rude and finished Ota's investigation, says the achievement. Ota Rude. Okay, let me write that down. So it's like, yes, please. Does that mean that Ota is the good guy, or does that mean just the route in which you save Ota? Because we've seen Ota die, so. Okay, so that was a little epilogue and a little bit more information. Interesting. Okay, so now we know that either Renju was made to eat the eye, or he ate it himself. It's sort of, he was like a part of the Cyclops killers, and then they betrayed him or something. So we still don't know. I guess we have to find some other path in which we learn more about our boss. So let's look at this and see what we can do. Maybe this is like Iris's path or something like that. So this is Ota. This was Ota's ending. Interesting. It says, yeah, Ota root end. And I have no more information because I haven't looked at the hidden achievements, and I'm not going to. But pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Now, let's say we go here. Let's see what... So the whole thing about... yeah, we wouldn't go into his mom's mind. This one is... Oh, this is Ota's one, right? Yeah, so what happens is same thing as before, right? Let's go to the beginning. So we find Shoko in the park, in the amusement park. And we got this sink. What even was this sink, man? I'm so bad at this. This was Misky, right? Because she's the first girl who shows up. I mean, who else is there? Yeah, it has to be her. Oh no, that's my dream. I'm dumb. Yeah, then we got Hitomi, Iris's mom. We go here for Mitsuki. We give her her voice back. Then we interrogate Iris. We go into Iris's mind. We see that she has some connection to the original killings. And yeah, then we get hit in the head. Same thing as before. I guess Iris picks up the knife again. And then we find them. They're both alive. And then we go into Ota's mind to see what the heck is up with him. We get the heroic thing. I remembered I used A, so I uncovered that letter. And that made me go to... I have it written down. Letter A, I took the left path in Ota's Somnium. So I'm going to try to take the right path with either B or C. Alright, pretty cool. Okay, so we got an ending already, pretty nice. I do like when you get an ending in a game and you still don't know shit. So it's pretty cool.
Please take me with you.
And I'm a bit of a sucker for games that have more than one credit roll, but they actually make sense. Like, it's not just rolling credits for no reason. So it was like an actual ending for Ota.
As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
Sorry, we can't have tickets.
Control. Anyway, so Ota shows up. Already done all this.
Curse you, Polar!
He slips like a dumbass. Now. Wait, is there only one path now? Oh, is it because I already finished? I got to the ending? I don't know. So I need to do whatever has a check mark, right? I had to...
The ice on the floor is slick.
What do I have to do? Slide? Lie down? What did I even do here?
Leave it to me.
I think that's what I did.
Yuri Katsuki?
Yeah.
Good exhibition. That was...
It would have been perfect if I had a tight...
Maybe you can do a Javier Fernandez routine.
Those who don't fight won't
And then this guy went for it. Ah, there we go. Now, we did this plate. Let's do the next one. We had to breathe on it.
Plate attached to the shelf. The cold has frosted over it. B.
I would be happier about D.
I'm sure.
Oh, it has to be C, I guess. Well, we got the forklift as well.
A plate attached to the shelf. The cold has frosted over. see.
I see.
Right.
Okay, should we do this? I remember I pushed it or I made it go. This.
What? Sortie?
This is Ota's world, right? Your role in this dream is to assist Ota in his fight against the polar
I don't see how
Lousy
changing this
Ota.
changes anything,
Thanks to
but
him, my image is a cool intellectual.
but let's see if that makes sense. If not, we'll just restart.
All systems green. Synchronization.
What happened?
Oh, it went back this time. Okay, something
It
did
has
change.
reversed in time.
I don't think this
What?
ending is acceptable. We're forgetting something.
Right. I had a feeling.
Whoops. Frozen. The other one is frozen. Do I have to do something
A
else?
forklift.
Yeah, no way you can push it.
We go.
Good job.
Guess there's nothing we can do.
Cars are meant to be driven, right?
Yeah.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
A forklift.
Pray.
Please move.
Well,
I guess you're not to Ota's taste.
Not even acceptable. Ota. This is the worst.
let's see if the other one does anything. Last time we didn't even touch this one. Or the old drum. There are many things we didn't. Oh wait, it's according to the red shelf. I don't even know what you mean by that, but I can't interact with Ota. Do something there? No. I don't remember how I did it. I think I just pushed the I just pushed the forklift and it went there, and then Ota was here for some reason. So let's try the other one, see what happens. I can always restart.
The forklift. The tire is frozen to the floor.
Can I breathe on it?
What?
You have to adjust to Ota's fantasy.
Ah, I understand.
That worked.
All systems green. Synchronization rate 6%.
Same
Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie.
thing. Epic.
Nothing happened.
In fact, it's kind of embarrassing.
Alright. I mean, let's try everything as well.
A frozen fork.
If we pray to this one.
Please move.
It won't move.
Perhaps I need to power up over a few episodes first.
Maybe. But in any case, it doesn't look related.
A frozen forklift.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry.
It's the size difference. It won't.
I just need to get bigger
How would you do that?
by gathering the power of the earth.
What did you say?
That's how you get to jumbo formation.
I think I get it. But let's think of something else.
Okay. I could use this time to check out things I haven't, like this plate or the oil drum. Let's just run over and see. I have time for one or two more.
Dante, 30 seconds.
What did they say? Oh, the red shelf means the whole thing, like this. So how would I bring him here? Something up there.
A plate attached to the shelf. The cold has frosted over.
Let's breathe on it. I have time for one more action, so we can try something out. D.
D.
Yeah, D's don't really do it for me. They have to be at least an F.
There is no end to your desire.
Now back to work.
There seems to be nothing here.
Oil drum?
An oil drum, though it is lying down.
Oh, so we can roll it and make it drop the other thing that was on the floor, right? Then that was on top of the shelf. I think that's what we're doing. Come on.
Acetone?
Not enough?
Acet?
Acet.
What is this?
Did that do it? But we won't have enough time if we need to do more, so.
No, I don't want to die. I eventually stopped thinking. That's Tessa!
Oh, for
Stand your ground.
the crane?
Matsushita cowers to no one!
Okay, so we do go right. We're gonna have to restart though. But we can do that really quickly.
I have to fight back with something!
What about this?
Date, our broadcast is coming to an end.
Our broadcast?
What will happen to our hero? Tune in next week to find out.
There is no next week. Damn it.
Okay. We can do from the first one? Yeah. That's gonna be perfectly fine. So the I think it would be maybe more fun if there were some stakes, because if you just lose here, you just go again. But it is interesting to figure it out anyway. Also, I need to pay attention to what shows up on top because that really helps. But that's fine. Okay. There we go.
I have to fight back with something!
What's there in the back? Power board? Oh, so maybe just with that it doesn't work. I need to turn it on before. Let's take a gamble and go there first. Could just be the control button. This looks suspicious.
It appears to be a power panel.
Yeah, it is off. Throw something? No.
This is an ice cold one.
Iba, aim for the switch.
Position target in the center and hit the switch. Position target in the center and hit the switch.
Nice. There we go. Well, that's the lock. Okay. Some Somniums have so many steps for a lock, and some just don't. Pretty cool.
I can't
Come on,
stand.
dumbass.
I'm weak.
Did he really help Iris like that?
Regardless of the truth. Right now,
This is annoying.
I must.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
a remote control. It fell when Otto ran into the shelf. Here it goes. I hear some sounds, but no response. I'm not sure I should press it. Ota.
Do we have to talk to him? Come on, man.
Ota looks frightened. He cannot stand.
Oh man.
Don't be scared. Stand up. Don't beg for it, earn it. Do it and you'll be rewarded.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right. I can't be scared now. I have to stand up. Now, count up your sins.
So cool. I love this song.
Maybe this.
Dang. So if the criminal is injured, we have some way to at least get some suspects or something. That's a bit of a lead. But if he actually is Ota, then he should tell us. I don't know why he doesn't.
Date, you've hit the limit. Time's up.
Wait! I can almost make out their face!
The boss is the fucking boss.
Computer, force shutdown.
Stop! Stop it!
It has to be. Oh, there we go. I have plenty of time, boss. You're not making a good case for yourself. It's crazy that Ota didn't die. How he was stabbed. Where he was stabbed, right? I don't know much about stabbing, but yeah. Okay, so we got the other one. Let's see what happens. I think the suspicions here may fall onto the boss, which might unlock the other one. The other one that we did before. So pretty cool.
What were you thinking? You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. Any longer, and you risk getting your mind completely taken over by the subject.
I know.
No, you clearly don't. This isn't just about you, Date. If your consciousness erodes inside of Somnium, you put the subject in danger as well.
If I may? Fortunately, there were no abnormalities detected in the brainwaves after the sync. Date and Ota both read normal. Although, the timing was really close.
What was I supposed to do? You saw it, boss. You too, Pewter. I was about to see the culprit's face.
Oh yeah.
Not necessarily. We need to verify that Ota did in fact see the culprit's face. That's the only way it could have ended up in his Somnium.
Well, Ota,
Did he lie to us about that?
Huh?
I don't think he
you
told
saw
us.
the killer's face at the warehouse, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see their face. If I did, I would have told you guys already.
You see?
I mean, I did try to get a look at them when the polar bear fell over. They looked like they were knocked out, so I tried to grab the head part. But as soon as I did, I got stabbed in my gut.
That is what we witnessed in his Somnium.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been better. I'm still a little drowsy.
What about your stab wound?
My what? Oh, it hurts. It started acting up suddenly. Ow! It's because you grabbed me and forced me to come here, Date.
Don't blame me, that was boss.
I'll sue you for this.
Oh, come on.
Or how about this? Get me one of the straws Tessa used, and I won't sue you.
Bro.
I see Ota is back to his healthy self.
Guess so.
The hook.
Ota, let me ask you something. When you were fighting the polar bear back at the warehouse, did the crane hook get stuck on the polar bear's leg?
Now that you mention it, maybe it did.
Maybe?
It's like I told you, I don't really remember much. With all the tension and excitement and fear and adrenaline, my mind just went blank. But now that we're talking about it, I remember. Yeah, no doubt about it. The crane hook got stuck on the polar bear's left leg.
Left leg, okay.
And then, when the hook got pulled out,
We don't know anyone
blood
who's
sprayed
like
all over.
hurt, right? Or limping.
Date, I checked all of the hospitals in the metropolitan
Also, they
area.
cleaned that up because there was no blood from the polar bear, right? It was just
None
Otis.
have a record of a patient admitted after 3 a.m. with a wound to the left leg.
If what I saw in Somnium is how it happened in real life, that was a deep wound. He definitely would have needed first aid.
Perhaps a friend or accomplice helped them.
You think there are multiple killers?
Yes.
That is not what I said. They may have helped the culprit, but not necessarily been involved in the crimes.
That sounds like something Hitomi would do. So let's talk to her. I relayed the information to the boss computer. Where were you? Why were you hiding the knife? Yeah, this is what I want to know. Being suspicious as
Because
hell.
I was scared.
Scared?
The killer could come here to finish the job.
Oh,
But you
makes
didn't
sense.
get a good look at their face, right?
But they don't know that. I had it prepared just in case.
That sort of
You know
makes
what
sense.
I'm talking about, right, Date? Preparing in advance in case you might need it. Like making sure your room is nice and clean before you go to a party. Oh, sorry. You probably don't have any experience with that.
I have more experience than you.
So we know that the culprit has a deep wound on their left leg. That information could be crucial in catching them.
Date, get out there. Look for people with an injured left leg.
How exactly?
Can't you just go ask around or something?
Are you serious? Do you know how many people live in this city?
I mean, you could go to the bar or... Oh, what happened?
What?
Our memories and stuff are like acting up
Date,
again, right?
What is the matter?
Is he gonna faint?
Date!
Are you all right?
Alright. We died. Cool, cool. I'm starting to think this is gonna be so stupid. But I'm starting to think that AI in the title is pronounced I. Which might be like the most obvious thing ever, but like every word they put there has an I sound in it. So maybe I'm saying AI the Somnium Files every time and it's just I the Somnium Files. Well, that's how you can see how truly blind I'm going into this game. I don't even know how it's pronounced. I'm gonna look that up, I guess. Maybe on Wikipedia. AI the Somnium Files. So according to Wikipedia, it looks like I. Yeah, it's pronounced I, right? I. Oh. So I've been pronouncing it right the whole time. I mean, it is like a sort of a play on words, right? So there's a Reddit post that says, how do you pronounce AI in the series title? There is a correct way, but I'm curious about what other people think or know. So most people say AI and less people say I. So apparently it's pronounced like I. I mean, it's obviously a pun. It's meant to be read as both. But apparently people say I, so we might just change how we do that every time. Cool. Just a little piece of trivia there, I
Hey.
guess.
This is
Oh, you're alive.
Suki?
Am I at home?
What happened?
You drank too much at the club and passed out.
Liar. I remember everything until I collapsed in the control room.
You did something dangerous during the sink last night, didn't you? Your brain got overloaded and you passed out.
I really thought it was the boss just trying to not reveal the identity of the killer, but I guess it might have been just like... I guess it was close to the limit.
That's what Pewter and Boss said.
You met them?
They brought you over. They said to let you sleep it off because you were tired from the investigation.
Do you have school?
I'm off today.
Why? Today's Tuesday. You should have school.
You really can be an insensitive jerk, can't you? Taking the day off for mourning.
Yeah.
I see.
What they say.
Oh, Date's brain is rotting away. He won't last long now. You should probably prepare for a funeral soon.
So they told you I'm completely fine, huh?
I detect no noticeable damage to your brain. You should not have any issue continuing the investigation.
Oh, is that?
He probably went back to the hospital.
Yeah.
Boss told Mizuki about Ota being synced. And about what happened at the cold storage warehouse.
Why did she tell her all that?
Mizuki was asking about the status of the investigation. The girl has lost both her parents. I am sure Boss felt that she deserved to know.
Time to get back, I guess.
Hey, will you take me with you?
Yeah.
I told you yesterday, Mizuki.
Let's
I won't
take her
put you
with
in
us.
danger like that.
She's fun.
But you're close to catching the culprit, right?
And she's crazy strong for whatever reason physically.
The killer has an injury on their left leg. Boss said you need to find them. Let me help you.
No, you stay here.
So it's definitely if Ota is positive that he got injured, it's definitely not Boss.
Date, don't you know how I feel? My parents are dead. I saw their bodies with my own eyes. If I don't do something, I'm going to go crazy. Date, please.
Yeah. Let's take her.
Date, consider Mizuki's feelings. She is lonely. Mizuki has not been with Renju and Shoko for 4 years, but clearly she still feels a bond to them. A bond that was broken by the murderer. With her parents gone, Mizuki has almost no one. She can only depend on one person now. You know to whom I am referring.
Yeah, let's take her.
Fine, let's go.
You're gonna take me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Date.
I got up, grabbed the towel from the sink, and tossed it at Mizuki.
Here, wipe your tears. We're heading out.
Mizuki quickly dabbed her eyes with the towel and smiled weakly.
Date, I must admit, I am at a disadvantage. The clue that the culprit is injured on their left leg does not help me narrow down suspects significantly.
We need to revisit the scene. It's possible that we might find the culprit at one of the crime scenes.
Or ask around
Really?
the city for further information.
I mean, that's not something you can really hide if it was like such a deep wound. Oh gosh, we gotta go everywhere. I feel like this makes the most sense, but it's at the bottom for some reason. So let's walk around a little bit. See what we can find. We're going all the way back to Bloom Park. We haven't been here in a while. It's kind of crazy to go here
I
with
remember telling
Mizuki,
you
but
before.
whatever.
That Bloom Park is an important part of my memories. Before it shut down, I came here a lot with Daddy and Mom. They fought a lot. But sometimes they got along. Whenever we were here, it was one of those sometimes days. I remember it clearly. I was just a little girl, but it was so rare to see them laughing together. That's why I remember it so well. I remember riding the merry-go-round like this. Mom was standing right next to me. She was holding me.
So I would have fallen, sorry. When was Renju?
Daddy was on the outside taking pictures of me and Mom.
So, okay, I'm starting to think that these memories have something to do with the way they were killed or where they were put after they were killed. So we'll have to see. But it can't just all be related to Mizuki because Sosajima was also killed. So we'll see.
He was on the other side of the fence with an old camera. Every time we passed in front of him, Mom and I would wave our hands. We sound like a happy family, huh?
He must have gotten good pictures.
No, actually. We tried developing them at the park, but they came out all blurry and out of focus. But Mom wasn't mad or upset or anything. She just started laughing. That might have been the first and last time the three of us laughed out loud together.
Okay.
Other than last Friday, nope, I haven't. This place has been off limits for almost a decade. Even if it wasn't, I don't think I would want to come back here.
Why is that?
How can I explain it? I guess I just wanted to keep that memory beautiful. I didn't want to ruin it or replace it with another. But in the end, it was replaced with the worst memory possible. I couldn't get on many of them because I was so little, but I did ride the Ferris wheel. And the panda ride.
The little thing.
They're kind of tame now, but at the time they were really fun. I was having so much fun, it felt wrong. Like,
Too good to be true. That's it? I didn't say anything as Mizuki climbed down from the horse. So... Then she asked me something strange.
hey Date, how do you define family?
What?
Define it? You mean like being blood related?
That would mean you and I could never be family.
Well,
Well, I guess that's okay.
It's okay.
This is what I think. A family is a perfectly ordinary relationship in the most ordinary way.
Huh?
Like, you say, I'm home, and you get a welcome home back. Doing those ordinary things automatically, without even thinking about it, is what a family is. That's why maybe me and Mom and Daddy weren't able to be a family. Our whole lives, we never could be ordinary. Even if I tried my hardest to be normal, it would just be awkward. Eventually, I got tired of trying. I killed them.
What?
I killed Mom and Daddy.
what do you mean?
I was never a good girl. I didn't listen to Mom. I couldn't do ordinary things. That's why Mom hit me. And why Mom and Daddy didn't get along. And why they got divorced. Then Mom had to start working and start doing business with dangerous people. If I was just a good girl.
Your mom was a criminal. And you were a girl. And you're still
Mom wouldn't have been
12,
killed.
so...
This,
We don't know.
all of this, is all my fault.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool bringing her here, but look at this, man. Like, she's gonna suffer like crazy. I guess it's better than leaving her alone. Oh, for the first time we can hear her talk.
Hey, haven't you had enough?
Why me?
I'm not married, so take this with a grain of salt, but it's not just you, right? Doesn't every family have a tough time raising children?
Oh.
Our child is abnormal.
Abnormal?
Ever since she was a baby, no child should cry at night as much as she did.
Dumbass.
No child should dislike buggy rides that much. No child should ask to be picked up and hugged all the time. She's still abnormal even now. Other children would have learned to clean up after themselves by now. They would be studying, going to bed on time, waking up on time. Yet why is my little girl
She sounds like a normal kid to me. Maybe the problem isn't with Mizuki. Maybe it's you.
There we go.
I'm doing more than anyone. Our child is stupid, brain dead, abnormal.
What a bitch.
Date, honey, you can't work her up like that.
What do you mean? Dumbass. Oh, we can talk to her in our memory? Pretty cool. Where's Mizuki?
Sleeping at home, not knowing that her mother is crying her eyes out because of her. I quit my job for that girl. I threw away the career that I built with my own hands. I raised my child at the expense of my own life. But one little slap.
Are you hitting your kid?
There's nothing I can do. I have no choice. I know you should never raise your hand to a child.
Do you?
I know that. But I have a good reason. She doesn't listen to me, so what else am I supposed to do?
What the hell do you mean, what am I supposed to do? That's no reason to hit a child.
So of course she starts crying, and it's so irritating that I have to hit her again to get her to stop. And Mizuki cries and cries some more. Why are you crying? If you're gonna cry, why didn't you just listen to me in the first place? Then I wouldn't have to hit you. Stupid Mizuki. Stupid girl. It's not my fault. Everything is her fault.
Have you talked to Renju about this?
I'm trying. I'm trying harder than anyone. Why doesn't
Ranger's
anyone
no
see
saint
that?
either, I
Why
guess.
doesn't anyone understand?
We knew she was a bit of a bitch, but like, damn.
Date.
Yeah, I'll talk to Renju about this.
It
Oh.
was my misunderstanding.
There we go. We can hear him as well for the first time.
What do you mean?
I thought that mothers love their children unconditionally. But some mothers just can't do that. Well, no. Maybe she does love her.
Why do you speak like that, dude?
But she has a hard time of it. Shoko was never hugged by her mother. Not because her mother wasn't around. She was raised to never develop a sensitivity to affection. No hugs, no piggyback rides, nothing. Maybe that's why she doesn't know how to love Mizuki. When an animal raised in captivity gives birth, sometimes it just doesn't know how to raise its young. It's just like that.
But that doesn't mean she's blameless in all this. Someone has to put a stop to it.
If I could have, I would have done it a long time ago.
Man,
What about counseling?
I did recommend that. She told me, I'm not sick. Why should I go see a doctor? Mizuki is the problem. Mizuki is the sick one. No.
you proposed
Mizuki
it?
would never leave Shoko.
I wonder
She wouldn't hear
why
of it.
why these two got separated.
Mizuki and Shoko are practically attached at the hip.
Are they?
Even with all of the hitting?
Yes. Even if she's abused on a daily basis, even if she's treated like garbage, maybe. Mizuki is hungry for love. She craves praise and attention and physical affection. She wants it from her mother. That's why she's so attached.
Can't you step in and do something?
I have a company now,
Lemniscate.
and we're at a crucial stage of development.
Why did these two have a kid, man?
I can't take even a single second out of my day to deal with a kid.
Hey, that's your daughter you're talking about. Maybe because you two can't cooperate on raising a child, Shoko is having trouble coping.
Yeah, that too.
That might be it. Maybe this is partially my fault.
Partially. This dude.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm just
Maybe.
gonna say it.
You're a shit dad, dude.
You two are both awful parents.
There we go. Someone had to say it. Someone had to say it.
I knew about the whole thing. That's why 4 years ago, I decided to start taking care of Mizuki.
Makes sense. Poor
Mizuki,
girl, dude.
you did nothing wrong. Don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. Not one single thing was your fault.
Damn. But it's good that she gets to cry a little and yeah. So this place, is this where Date taught Mizuki martial arts? Looks like it. We're gonna leave it here though, because it's been an hour. But we saw many things so far. Many things happened this time. We got our first credits roll, which I don't know how many there will be. And we are back at another path.
Huh? Why are we at the shrine?
Yeah, I don't know either. Let's save. Auto route, and that's where I saved, and now I'm somewhere else. So let's look at this. So we went all the way here, then all the way here, and now we are here. We still don't know why I fainted. I mean, it has to do with the going to the Somnium and staying too long, right? So from here, it's so in the middle that it might just branch out into two more, or maybe just one. We'll see. I don't know how many there are, but no more people. We'll have to see if we meet anyone again that we have met before that has that is injured. But we'll figure that out when that happens. No more new pictures. I didn't get any from the Somnium. And buggy. Okay. No child should dislike buggy rides that much. A buggy is a small baby carriage. Strictly speaking, a buggy is slightly different than a baby stroller, but many people use the terms interchangeably. In computing terms, it can also refer to code with errors or glitches. Mizuki and game developers alike hate buggies. There we go. That was very insightful. So we're not getting much, honestly. So we're either getting close to the end, or we have like explored the core of the story, which I think we have. What we need is just to unravel many of the mysteries that still remain, like who killed them, why they killed them, and are they gonna keep killing, because it looks like they will. Sosajima is alive. Yeah, so everyone's alive now. Iris is alive, Ota is alive, and Sosajima is alive. So yeah, so next time we're gonna keep going here, explore all these locations, and see what we can find. Okay? So yeah, pretty cool. And that's it. I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.